for you. Are you still stuck in what became quarantine habits? You may be back in the office. If you're a parent, kids are back at school, whether at home or in person. Any of these changes may open the opportunity to establish healthier routines. Maybe even just watching the next couple of minutes here on Daybreak would inspire you. Here to help with all of this is Caitlin Wong, our friendly registered dietitian from Community Health. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So what do we want to start with to try to integrate some better routines for ourselves?
Well, it is morning, so why don't we start with the alarm clock and sleep.
Okay.
So
if we must. This is the conversation that always depresses me because it's hard. There's just so much happening in life to try to get yourself to get those proper number of hours.
Yes. So we're kind of just like grown-up children, right? We need routines. And, you know, getting that alarm clock back out and setting it a little bit earlier or getting back on that routine, a lot of us don't have to commute anymore. So now you've kind of pushed the time back, you're laying in bed a little bit longer, or you're staying up later at night, which is actually wreaking havoc on your hormones. So if we can reset and establish a routine, we can get you back on track.
And writing out a schedule is really helpful too, right?
Yes, writing out a schedule and even writing out a schedule for your meals. So that's another area that we can kind of start to clean up. So a lot of people have fallen into the trap of getting takeout because it's even easier, or you know, falling into kind of that junk food habit. If you can identify even just one meal a week that you're making at home versus eating out, you're going to save about 300 to 400 calories just in that meal.
I mean, how many people did you hear say they were baking more than ever as of March? You
All
know,
of the
and
banana
onward.
bread.
And maybe banana bread. I fell into that, and I didn't know it was a thing until I saw articles that saying this is the quarantine baked good. So we've got the alarm clock, we've got a planner here. You also have some foods that could help us get enough water. Do you think people aren't hydrating enough?
Yeah, so I know, you know, for me personally, at the office, it was like my thing to do to break up the day is to go and refill the water bottle. If you are looking for ways to make water more interesting, try sparkling water, try putting frozen fruit in your water to make it a little bit more fun. Even if it motivates you to go out and get a new water bottle, something that, you know, is going to inspire you to drink more, that's super important, especially helping with immunity, which we all want to be healthier right now.
That is a question I've had about the sparkling, the seltzer waters that are so popular. Are they just as hydrating? There's nothing that's going to get in the way of that?
So the biggest thing to look for is to make sure that it doesn't also include sodium.
Okay.
So if you're looking at the back of the can, there's a nutrition facts label there. It should say 000 all across the board.
Okay, that would just break things up, give you something else, a flavor or something.
Yeah.
All right, so your last point is get honest. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so get honest with your household. So if you live alone, it might be a little bit easier to do some self-inquiry and think, okay, where could I be better?
All right, cats, stop waking me up in the middle of the night.
Right? But if you have a family, if your household includes more than one person, can you sit down and get honest together? What is not working? You know, are we continuing to bring the chips home when we know that as a family, really we should be eating, you know, our fruits and vegetables? That can be, you know, a good area to just, you know, reflect on where you want to improve altogether. But definitely, you know, if the snacks are becoming a problem, then get them out of the house. That's the easiest way.
Make this a team effort and hold each other accountable, possibly, too.
Right.
Okay. Caitlin Wong from Community Health, thanks so much. Really good advice and some things to think about, integrate into your daily life. It is 9:28. We'll be right back with more Daybreak After.